Okay, I got it. Not there. ठीक Galvin. Harshit done. ठीक Gianna, sorry, sorry. ठीक I've not done it. अच्छा, what is the reason not to do homework? Now, give me the reasons as well. Yes, everyone. First, starting the class, I would like to know the reasons for not doing the homework. If there is a very genuine reason, so that would be accepted. But if you say that I forgot, so that is not a genuine reason. Huh? Everyone? What happened? So I got one answer. By whom? Programming. So, ठीक है ठीक है नबीला ठीक है okay dear Gianna, your screen basically is getting black. Is there anything, is there any issue with your camera? Okay. Okay. So why they are taking online classes if there is like it's vacation right now?
Now it's vacation, sir, because due to the heat.
Uh, अच्छा, due at that time there was अच्छा okay that was there was online classes right there. चलो ठीक है So if you all chalo theek hai, these reasons I can understand and accept it. But the thing is that you have one class of physics in one this is once a week, and you have almost 6 days to do homework of five, 2 or 3 questions, not five. I give you very rarely those 5 questions. So I'm requesting at least to at least do the questions which I give you and practice and revise the questions that we do in the class. Yeah, because those questions are very much important as like they are NCRT based. Okay, so that will help you in the exams when you are doing the revision. Okay, चलो जल्दी से class start करते हैं without any delay. ठीक है. Okay, so we have done with the defects of vision. ठीक है. So right now there is a small topic, like not topic, that's conceptual questions can be you can say uh, can be there in the school exams, like why do we have two eyes? What is the reason behind that? Why don't we have single eyes like the alien? Like aliens can have multiple eyes, like two, three, 10, but we haven't seen them yet. But why do we have a specific two eyes? What is the reason behind that? Any reason? Whatever thing that whatever it is in your mind, you can tell me right now. It's not specific. I know that everyone has its own perception that why do we have two eyes and not one or three? Anyone? Say yes or not. Please bolo to yaar.
Like, without
Yes,
if
Maha. अच्छा, yes, Nabila.
so we could have like a
Hmm.
vision like towards the left and the right
Okay, so
quickly.
you okay. Yeah, it means that if I say it in an appropriate manner, that would be you're saying that it should give a wider vision of view. That's what you are trying to say, right, Nabila?
Yes, yes, sir.
Chalo, theek hai. Anyone else? No one. अच्छा चलो ठीक है. So Nabila gave me one answer, or you can say one concept, or you can say perspective. So that is well and good. It means the benefit of having two eyes is that it gives you a wider vision. It means that we can see the objects and surrounding in the 180 degree, right? We can see the 180-degree path. If I'm saying that I can see the 180-degree path, okay, because my front eyes, both of them can see 180 degree of view. That gives you a wider vision, right? Instead of having single eye, if a single eye if you have a like suppose that humans have some single eye, so they won't be able to see the surrounding in a 180 degree or in a wider manner, right? The main reason is that the benefit of having two eyes is to have a wider view of field. Okay. Second reason is that having two eyes basically helps us to judge the objects that are far away from our eyes. If the objects are very far away from from us, so we can see the objects with the help of the eye without any hassle. It means that if you have two eyes, we can see the far objects as well. So you must have seen that why there is why do we need two eyes? Why don't we need two eyes to judge the nearby objects? You must have seen that when you basically suppose that this is a needle and this here is the eye of the needle. You have to put the thread inside the eye of the needle. So what you do is that you close one eye so that you can get a clear view, or you can say sharp view of one side. You must have seen that when the you can say, and like I've seen some training videos in the YouTube or like in the movies as well. You must have seen that when there's a person who is shooting, you must have seen that they are in military, in armies, and like in police services, there is a, you can say, a training period in which they basically train the, you can say, soldiers to shoot, right? And in the archery itself, you must have seen in the Olympics, the person who archer basically shut their one eye, left eye basically, and basically then they basically shoot the, you can say, arrow. Right? Yes or no? So it means that if we want to judge the distant object, we need two eyes, and if we know, if we want to judge the nearby object, so one eye is enough. At least one eye is enough, because you must have seen that when you have to study anything that is not clear and it is very nearby, you have to close it and you have to close one eye so that you can get a clear view. Okay, so these are the things that we do in the real life, but we don't, you can say, focus on these kinds of things that we do in our day-to-day life. Okay, so these are the two main reasons to be having two eyes at a time. Okay, first one is enabling get a wider view. Second is enabling to see the distant object clearly and you can say judge them correctly. Right? Here, two options are there. So I'm going to write it here and then we'll start a new topic, that is the prism, glass prism. I don't know what has happened to my laptop's battery. It's a little bit blinking at it. So here, so it's you can say it like gift of vision. Okay. So this is not a very specific topic, but yeah, the questions can be here in the exam that you must see. You can say observe this thing that 75% paper of the CBSE is based on the NCERT and PYQ, and the rest 25% is that to basically understand the concept in very detail. So this can be a thing that could be present in 25 in that 25%. Okay. First reason is that having two eyes gives a wider field of view. Okay. Second is that having two eyes helps us to judge the distant objects more accurately. Okay. Clear? So these are the two reasons that we understand. And if any doubt to anybody, please let me know, bacho.
No doubt, sir.
Sure, that's good. Anyone? Nabila, Maha, Gianna, Galvin, Harshit, Sumaya, Aisha. Sumaya, assalamu alaikum, dear. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good.
Okay. Why are you late, dear? It's almost 20 minutes late.
I was having PC problem. I couldn't join.
Acha, theek hai. Gianna, dear, your camera screen is black right now. Is there anything with your camera? Gianna? I think so she has some issues. Chalo, ठीक है. Okay, so this is all about the defects of vision and correcting it. Next topic that we are going to start is the dispersion of light and in glass prism and dispersion of light. अच्छा ठीक है जी, ठीक है. Okay. So first of all, okay, tell me one thing. What do you mean by dispersion of light? When you hear the word dispersion, what does it mean?
So light spreads into many parts.
In many parts. Okay, Harshit. अच्छा चलो इसको डिस्पर्जन को बाद में करेंगे. ग्लास प्रिज्म कर लेते हैं पहले, छोटा सा टॉपिक है, ठीक है. सो ग्लास प्रिज्म स्पेसिफिकली ले लेते हैं. Okay, so in the glass prism part, so basically it helps you to understand two things. Okay. A prism is a kind of rectangular or triangular thing, okay, having two bases of the same thing. Let me try. Okay. So मैं इसको figure दिखा देता हूँ आपको. Let's से download करके जरा. I think so. You must have done the practical as well in your school, in the schools. Have you seen the prism in your schools? No. चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. The prism is like this. This is a glass prism. Okay. So it's basically a kind of triangular pyramidal you can say structure. Okay. You can see this is, so these are rectangular slab on each side. Here it is, but the form is a triangle. Okay. Okay. Now let's understand why do we have to study this thing. Okay. So basically we have to study this thing to understand the dispersion of light first of all. So basically, if you want to understand in a you can say general manner about the refraction of glass prism through a like a refraction of light through a glass prism, so we have three things. First is incident ray, emergent ray, or angle of deviation. These are the most important thing that you have to understand in this topic. Okay, so this could be a simple question that what is angle of deviation? What is emergent ray? So these kind of very 1 or 2 mark questions. So that is a very 10 minutes topic, not that much lengthy. Okay, so let's understand. Okay, so here, let me erase this. Let me draw one figure here of triangular prism. Okay, so this is a prism. I'm going. Okay, so suppose that this is a light ray incidenting on the prism. Say yes or no. Is this clear, Bicho? Okay. So this is incident ray that is incidenting. If I basically draw a normal to the incident ray like this, just a moment. Okay, like this. So what will happen if this is a glass surface? So what will happen? What should happen? If light ray is passing through a glass surface from the air, what should happen? Reflection or refraction?
So refraction.
Yeah, it would be refractive in refraction of light. Okay, like this. So it will refract. Say yes or no.
Sir.
Okay, like this. And it will emerge out. And if I draw like this, if I draw okay. So these are the two normals on each side. What will happen if the light rays going from glass to air, it will refract away from the normal. Okay, this is a normal, so this will refract away from the normals. Is it clear to everyone? Please let me know once. At least say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what should happen? They go. This is incident ray. It should have gone straight like this. They go. This line that I'm drawing should be drawn with the you can say dash line like this. Okay. I'll draw this figure. This line should be drawn with the dash line. Okay. So don't get confused. Please draw, because I don't have option. So you have to draw with the dash line. Okay. So this figure, this line, if I extend this line, they should have gone straight, because if there would be no refraction, this line should have gone straight. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But because this is a glass prism, so the light changes, light goes from one medium to another medium. So that what will happen? It will basically light will change its path or bend towards or away from the normal, depending on the refractive index, or denser or rarer part. Okay. So this is the actual original path of the ray. And if I go, this is the emergent ray that is coming out from the glass prism. So if I extend this line in the backward direction like this, suppose that this is also drawn, this line should also be drawn with the dash line. Okay. So it means that, there you go. So you can see this thing, these two lines are basically this line, this original incident ray, which should have gone like this, and this emergent ray, which should basically, if I basically extend in the backward direction, it means that it is basically originating from some point, just like we do in the virtual images, right? So if I extend this line in the backward direction, so these are getting basically, you can say, intersecting. So this angle, the angle which is made by the intersection of these lines is called, this angle is making here, yes or no? So this angle is called angle of deviation. It tells you how much the light ray has deviated from its original path. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Clear? So this is incident ray. Again, this is emergent ray. Just a moment. From नीचे लिख देता हूं, emergent ray. Emergent ray. ठीक है? And this is angle of deviation. I've already told you. This is angle of deviation. And this is R1. Sorry, this one is R1. And this one is R2. Okay. And this is called angle of prism. This is A. Okay. So this is called angle of prism. It means that what is the angle of prism? Okay, let me write it here. यहाँ पे मैं लिख देता हूँ इसको. So A here is angle of prism. Okay. And this is basically your angle of deviation. इसको मैं डेल्टा से डिनोट कर देता हूँ. This is delta. Okay. This is a sign of delta. Okay. So here it is angle of deviation. So if I basically define the angle of deviation, it is the angle between the incident ray and the emergent ray. Okay. The angle between incident ray and emergent ray is called angle of deviation. Is it clear to everyone? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Any
sir.
doubt so far to anybody? Please let me know once. Okay. Okay, so now let's this is all about the prism. So this is a prism, glass prism. Okay. Because in 10th standard, in the topic glass prism is not that much vast, but when you will go in the 12th standard and will study the ray optics, that glass prism is absolutely like almost you can say glass prism and dispersion of light itself a long topic. Okay, but right now it's very simple in your 10th standard. Okay, so this is all about the glass prism. Angle A is angle of prism. It means that the angle between the adjacent sides, and the angle of deviation is the angle between the emergent ray and the incident ray. Clear, bacho?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, shake it. Chalo, that's good. Just a moment. Okay, so let's understand the dispersion of light, right? Okay. Dispersion of light. Okay. So what do you mean by dispersion of light? So let me tell you in a very simple manner. So basically, a white light consists of 7 colors. Have you heard Vibgyor word?
Yes,
Have
sir.
you heard this? Okay. So Vibgyor word means it is the combination of those colors of which white light is basically constituent. Okay. So these 7 colors basically combine to form a white light that we see in our day-to-day life. So basically, a white light is the combination of 7 colors. That is Vibgyor. It means that violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, or red. Yellow, orange, and red. Okay. So these are the 7 colors present in the white light. If I basically, what will happen if the light ray passes through the glass prism, it basically split into 7 colors. These 7 colors are basically they become individual light colors. Okay, and we will study about this thing in detail. Okay, so the splitting of white light into constituent colors is called dispersion of light. Clear, everyone? Please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
these 7 colors are called as spectrum of white light. It means that these are the band of 7 colors. So this is called spectrum of white light. Okay? Or you can say spectrum of white light and spectrum of you can say visible rays. Because we can see only these 7 colors, these rays, that is basically lies between the visible rays. So this is the region in which these rays lie. So we can see only these colors or these rays. Okay, we cannot see UV rays. Can you see them? No. You cannot see infrared rays. You cannot see X-rays. So these because they do not lie in the visible range. So if I want to see a light, that should lie in the visible range of human eye. So these are the colors. These are the light rays that basically lies inside the visible range. Clear, bacho? So let me write down the first thing. The band of 7 colors white screen when a beam of light is passed through a glass prism is called spectrum of white light. Please let me know, Bacha, everyone. Is this clear to all of you? Okay, the definition of the dispersion of light is the splitting white light into 7 colors. On passing through a transparent medium. Transparent medium like a glass prism is called dispersion of light. So please let me know, Bacho, is this clear to all of you or not? Acha, so the reason behind the splitting of light is that when the light ray, when the basically light, the white light strikes the glass prism, what will happen is that these 7 colors have different speeds. Okay, so have different speeds and they have different, you can say, frequencies as well. So what will happen is that when they strike the glass prism, it splits out due to the difference in the speed, and that's why they become separate colors. Clear? The main reason is that. Everyone, is this clear? Say yes or no at least. So the dispersion
Yes,
of
sir.
light of white light occurs because of colors, like different wavelength travels at different speed. Okay. So the difference in the speed causes dispersion of light when it passes through a glass prism. Clear? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sure.
Sir.
That's great. Okay. So let me write it down here. The reason behind is that this is a very important reason. Like sometimes the questions comes out to be that define dispersion of light. I explain what is the reason why the light splits up into 7 colors. Okay, so this is the answer that you are going to write is that the different the basically the light rays, or you can say the colors in the white light travels at different speed. Okay. different speeds through glass prism. Clear, everyone? So let me paste one picture so that you can see it. How does it happen? Because if I draw it, that will take a little bit time, and because I have to draw it with my reference, so that would be very messy. So not Lionel Messi, it's Messi, MESSY. Okay, chalo. Okay, so here's the picture. Okay, so you can see this thing when the white light strikes the glass prism. What will happen is that this is the incident point, or you can say bulb light or is sunlight. So it is given here. So what will happen? So it will these light rays will split due to the different speeds. Okay, some one is traveling faster, one is traveling slower. Okay, so it will they go. So when it splits out, so these are coming out to be a band of colors, like 7 colors. This is called spectrum. This band of color is called spectrum. Clear? Any doubt so far?
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes.
So as you can see this thing, so the light that will least deviates from its original path would be red color. The wavelength that will least deviate. Okay, this light ray will least deviate, and the most deviation will be observed in the violet. Clear?
So how does it get its colors?
Didn't get it. How does it get its color means?
Like how does it like turn into different colors?
So basically, a white light is not simply a white light. It is the combination of 7 colors. When these colors combine itself, it become a white light. So white light is not a simple thing that we say, okay, this is white light, so this would be a white light. No, the white light consists of constituents of these 7 colors. That's how it become white. Okay. Okay, so when the light ray basically when you passes through a medium like prism, it splits out due to the difference in the speeds. Okay. Is this clear to all of you, Sumaya, Galvin, Harshit, Gianna, and Nabila, and Aisha?
Yes, sir.
Maha, clear?
Yes, sir.
Shalom, that's good. Okay. So as you can see, the least deviation will be observed in red, and the maximum deviation will be observed in violet color. Clear? So I'm writing it here. Okay. So from this, you can Acha, tell me. Acha, let me tell you one thing. So the violet color in this spectrum, the violet color has maximum frequency. Maximum frequency is the basically attained by the violet color, and the least frequency is attained by the red color. But if we talk about the wavelength of red light is maximum. Okay, it will travel more, but violet light has shortest wavelength among this spectrum. Okay, so either you remember frequency part or wavelength part, because frequency and wavelength are inversely proportional. Okay, so you can remember one thing, either wavelength or frequency. So that would be good if you understand the frequency word. It means that the more the frequency, the more will be the deviation from its original path. Simple. Okay. Because if you basically understand in such a manner, like in the wavelength concept, so the more the wavelength, the least it will deviate. So more and least will be a little bit confusing for you. So the best would be maximum frequency means maximum deviation. Clear? Say yes or no. So angle of deviation depends on the frequency. It is directly proportional. Clear, bacho?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt so
Yes,
far?
sir.
No.
Sure, that's good. Just give me a second. Just a moment, bacho. Okay, so let me write it here. One thing. Check it. So if we talk about the frequency part, so either you can write angle of deviation, angle of deviation decreases with the increase in the wavelength of light. Of incident light, or it would be vice versa, or angle of deviation increases with the decrease with the decrease of with the decrease of with the decrease in the wavelength of wavelength of incident light. Clear, everyone? Please let me know once. Okay. Or if you want to, you can understand in terms of frequency, because frequency and wavelength are interrelated. Okay. The more the frequency, the less will be the, you can say, what are you saying? The less will be the wavelength. Okay. There is a relation between them. Okay. Or you can write the angle of deviation. Increases with the increase in the frequency of incident light. So from this, you can understand that violet has the maximum frequency and the red has the least frequency. Okay. And vice versa. Vice versa means opposite. Okay. Clear? So the relation between wavelength and frequency is lambda is equals to 1 by mu, or you can say inversely proportional to frequency. That is 1 by mu. Okay. Say yes or no, everyone. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt
Yes,
to
sir.
anybody? Please let me know once. Okay, so if you remove this constant sign, that would be lambda is equals to c by mu. Okay. This c is the speed of light. You must have done this thing in the 9th standard in you can say sound chapter. Have you done this thing? Do you know this relation, Bacho? Everyone, do you know this relation of lambda and frequency? No. Chalo, koi baat nahi. So lambda is denoting the wavelength. Mu is denoting frequency. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this thing. If you don't want this thing as well, so don't worry. Okay, so let me raise it. So this is the relation that you have to understand the angle of deviation and the frequency concept. Is this clear to everyone? Please let me know once.
Yes.
Any doubt so far to anybody? Just tell me, Mr. Just. Achha, I just wanted to ask, did you have any assignment in the last class of defect of vision? Yeah, you had. Sumayya, why did you not give the assignment, dear Sumayya? Very good, Gianna and Aisha, you got 100% in the last assignment. Harshit, what happened here? It's 39%.
Sir, like I told you, I was outside it down, so
Achha,
that's
check,
yeah.
check.
That's from
Nabila, that's good. Maha, that's 67%. One answer is wrong, 4 were correct. It means that you have taken hint in every answer. Chalo, koi baat nahi. Sumayya, what's the reason for not giving the assessment? Yes, dear, please tell me.
Sir, I was outside, so I couldn't get.
ठीक है. Here, if you miss these assignment very frequently, that would be not good for you. Please attempt at any cost. Because you have phone, so you can attempt it right anywhere. Okay. So from next time onwards, if you're outside, at least try to attempt. Doesn't matter how much you score, at least attempt, because the question that you will see, like you must you can practice after that. Because if you don't attempt, you won't be able to know that what were the questions taken. Okay, so this is the frequent dispersion of light. Acha, bacho, it's Azan right now. Can I take a 1 minute break? Just 1 minute pause. Okay, everyone. So is this clear to all of you? Bacho, please let me know once.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Any doubt so far to anybody? Bacho? Yalvin, Gianna, Maha,
Yes, sir.
Arshid, Nabila, Sumaya, Aisha. Okay. So this is the thing. The only one thing is left is the rainbow part. Okay. In the next class, this topic would be completed, and one topic, only single topic is left. That is scattering of light. Is there is atmospheric refraction your syllabus? Because I heard that some schools for have it, some school don't have it. So I just wanted to confirm it. Do you have atmospheric refraction like twinkling of stars, sunset? Like why do we see the late sunrise, like early sunrise and late sunset? Yes,
The
Bacho?
twinkling of the stars is there, but sunset is not there.
I just twinkling of stars. ठीक है सुनिए, ठीक है नबीला. Okay, okay, ठीक है. What about scattering of light? Scattering of light is the part of your syllabus, everyone. Tyndall effect and scattering of light.
Yeah.
No. Harshit, those and Galvin. You said something there.
No, sir.
Check. Okay, so Okay, so okay, ठीक है, we'll discuss this later about the scattering of light. So twinkling of a star is there. Okay, ठीक है. So we'll study about it. Okay. So this is all about this class then everyone. Okay, I've given homework.